Hi, so I'm Chris. In high school, junior year of high school, we had this opportunity for me and some of my classmates to go to Paris, London, Barcelona, and Madrid for the week of spring break that we had that year. We go to London first, and then we go to Paris. In Paris, on one of the days that we were there, we wake up early in the morning, they give us breakfast, and they're supposed to supply us dinner also, and we worry about our own lunch. So we wake up, have breakfast, go to the Eiffel Tower, get shuttled to the Eiffel Tower, we all get out, and we're not allowed to really do whatever we want because we're still minors, so we still have about a team of like 12, like six, I want to say 6 teachers that like walk around with us. So as long as we're with a teacher, we can do kind of what we want to, but as long as it's educational. So we go to the Eiffel Tower, we take pictures, we go up the Eiffel Tower, come back down, take more pictures, and pretty soon we all get hungry and it's like, hey, it's time for dinner. So when we come back down from the Eiffel Tower, we find out that our tour guide actually went ahead of us to go get our dinner reservations, to go make sure we don't lose them or anything like that. So we leave to go catch up to him because he's already left. We take a train, we get off the train ride's like 25 minutes or something like that. We go to like a very away from the city, and it's a very I want to say rural type area. Like it's just very it seems like it's just like a small town type of feel. We get off, we start walking, and we make a right, we make a left, we make a right, we make a left, we go back around, and then we're sitting there wondering okay, what's going on, And pretty soon our teachers all stop. And they start talking to each other, and we're talking to each other, and we're like, hey, I hope we get there fast, because you know what? I'm pretty hungry. And it's like, yeah, I'm pretty hungry too. And I get really hangry when I'm hungry. So it's literally like the Snickers commercial, I turn to someone else. And I was pretty hungry. And I know I started getting really silly, so I wouldn't get angry, I started getting really silly. So as we're making these left and right turns, me and my friend turn to each other, and we start making that song from Star Wars. We're like, dun 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 dun, just like that. If we're running through through the Death Star and stuff like that. It was pretty funny. And to this day we still laugh about it. So we're walking around as we're doing that, and pretty soon they stop again and start talking to each other. And when we ask, okay, what are we gonna eat? Because we don't find out what we're gonna eat until we get there. What are we gonna eat today? I hope it's something French. And then they just give us a death stare and then turn back around. 2 seconds later, they're like, okay, we're lost. I was like, what do you mean we're lost? And he goes we got on the wrong train. So at this point, everybody's really pissed off. I was like, you know what, let's just go eat McDonald's or whatever. And it's like, no, we didn't fly all the way over here just to eat McDonald's again. We can eat McDonald's whenever we want. Let's eat something good. So let's stop at this restaurant. Let's stop over here. Let's stop there. And he's like, no. We have to go to where our dinner reservations are. And then so we get back on the same train that we got on. We go back 25 minutes and end up back at the Eiffel Tower. And it's like, okay, now where do we go? And he goes well, now we already missed our dinner reservations, so we're gonna go back to the hotel. And he goes are you kidding me? What are we gonna eat? Well, we don't know. And he goes we'll pick up something on the way maybe. And we're like, no, that's messed up. We want to eat, we're hungry right now. Can we just eat right now? We still have to get on a bus and drive another 30 minutes back to our hotel, and the bus isn't gonna stop. There's no drive-thrus in Paris. No. We're not even gonna stop at a Wendy's or something like that. No. So we're walking around and they stop again. And they're talking to each other, and we're like, what are they talking about now? So then they walk over to us and it's would any of you guys mind staying in the city and finding something to eat? We're like, well, yeah, we're all really hungry, so who's gonna say no? So they were like, okay, well, we'll buy all of you guys dinner. It's we'll go eat at this little restaurant right over here. And I was thinking it was probably just gonna be maybe some cold sandwiches or something. We walk into the restaurant, it's not little, it's big. It's got big old windows, and you can actually see the Eiffel Tower from the big windows. It's got small round tables with white cloths around them, candle in the middle, and it's really something you would take on someone on a romantic date. And I was just whoa, this is what we're gonna eat, and it's free. I'm trying to save my euros, I'm trying to save them for something else. So we sit down, And we look at the menu, and like obviously there's no prices on the menu. It's just a bunch of stuff in French. I don't even know how to speak French. Like, I was just like, I can't even read it. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm getting the veal. So I get the veal and it's amazing. It's so good. And we thanked all of our teachers. And after all that, like I pretty much have a story about to tell, I got lost in Paris and stuff. And I had an awesome meal.